Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my baby has been around for me. Kingdoms have fallen, angels be calling. None of that could ever make me leave. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Who would have thought I'd get you? Oh yeah, baby. Who would have thought I'd get you? And when we're making love, your cries, they can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Everything I need's between those thighs. Every time I look into your eyes, I see it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Who would have thought I'd get you? Oh yeah, baby. Who would have thought I'd get you? Thank you, Leslie Scott, creator of all that ever is, was, will be, or could be, for allowing me to be the channel for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity of these divine truths today, with the synchronicities, with the messages, with the blessings, showing us how loved we are, how appreciated we are, how valuable we are at all times, everywhere, showing us through miracles and blessings and synchronicities in our 3D waking life, so plain and obvious so that we can see it, so we know it, and we feel it, and believe it. We also thank you for all the perfect messages that come through these cards, through my intuition, and with all this being said and done, praise. And after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. So we are on a staycation. But it's a busy staycation. There's much to do. And we are happy to be providing this service. So if you just found us, welcome. We do this daily. If you're returning, welcome back. To all those who have subscribed to my personal notification system, yay! I'm so grateful for you today. And anybody who wants to, that information is below the video. The word of clarity for us today for love is satisfaction. Well, that helps explain why all of a sudden, because I did not receive the song until I was right here. You were watching me send notifications, and my consciousness says, yeah, what song are you going to sing today? I was like, well, you didn't fucking tell me. And it's silently in my head, this whole conversation with God is happening. And then the song Get You from Daniel Caesar came through, and it's like, oh my God, who would have thought I'd get you? Through everything that I've been through, My baby is always there. And it's like, okay, satisfaction in love, a recognition that there's so much to be satisfied about. For peace, offer. There's a peace offering coming in. And for happiness, content and content. Yes, being happy with the content and the content. So satisfaction, offer, content. I see an opportunity presenting itself for many in this energy that is going to make you very happy. And it's interesting because in the opening map, meditation, affirmation, prayer that I just gave at the outset of this video, I incorporated the gratitude for the revealing in our 3D experiences for all of us of how loved and appreciated and how important we are here. So that's awesome. And I feel like just your embrace of that opening map to this session is all you need. That's enough. Like, you already did so much on your own, but when you add your energy to what was just put into the universe, it's like, whoa. And so what I see for many of us are opportunities, satisfying offers that lead to a lot of content and contentedness. The bottom of the deck for us is rebirth. Oh, you've been reborn. It's a new day. You've been reborn into the new energy. Praise. The flashcard is blocks, and the hexagon is here at the bottom of the deck. So the hexagon, 6th chakra, but yet it's purple or violet. Okay, so violet is the color of the 7th chakra, which is our crown. The 6th chakra is our third eye. So there's this intuitive communication happening to help you get through any blocks in your road. We've talked recently about the roadblocks that I've seen surrounding different things that we've been working on. And so today's message from the flashcards about the satisfaction offer content that we have coming in is that you will know intuitively what you need to do, what shifts you need to make, what you need to receive, what you need to let go of, what you need to let pass by, and just be an indicator of what's coming rather than what was literally delivered to you. But you're going to see a lot of beautiful things coming in, and it is letting you know that you've been reborn in most cases, because some of you are still got a few. Yeah, we always have something, right? We always have something. Otherwise, we would be living an instant manifestation where you'd be trying to offer everything up on offer up, because everything you ever wanted would arrive instantly and your life would be overcrowded. So there are certain roadblocks. And it's interesting because this is now giving me a profound new gratitude for all the roadblocks. Where the roadblock, ooh, thank you. Anywhere where you're holding on to resentment over roadblocks that were literally redirections, that were allowing for other facets of your experience to come to ripeness as they needed to undergo certain processes and stuff like that. Anywhere where you're holding on to any type of resentment, judgment, or disillusionment, or pain or hurt over any roadblocks that you've had in the past, which were there to teach you something. Would you like to uncreate and destroy that right now? Yes, yes? Ooh, that's a beautiful kid. Yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes, yes. So anywhere where we have judgments or ideas or beliefs or programs or filters in place about any roadblocks that we have or blockages in our energy that we have experienced, that we can now break through. Anywhere where we're holding on to this resentment, resistance, and restrictive energy, anywhere in time and space, and anywhere in the universe, in the multiverse, known or unknown, would you like to uncreate and destroy that right now? Yes, yes? Woo, yeah. Woo, oh, 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 oh! I feel like, what's that name? Go. I don't know. It's a comedian, and he he's doing some crazy script, but he just came to mind, and he being past. Hey, all right. Our major arcana energy today. Oh, this is awesome too, because we have The chariot, we are driving this with our balancedness all the way to success. We on victory road, baby, victory road, and we're moving fast, picking up the pace. I feel that energy, energy clearing that was just done right here for you, channeled through for you as a offering of grace through this channel, was something that was necessary to help catapult you. And the way I see it is, I see a surfer. I see a surfer on his surfboard, and there's this huge, beautiful, perfect wave that's going to lift him up, catapult him, and carry him all the way down so you can enjoy that ride, baby. Enjoy the wave that's coming, because at the bottom of the deck also we have the world. There's been a successful completion, and in that, that is a confirmation of the rebirth that came out at the bottom of the words of clarity. So I'm loving this energy today. Overall, all of humanity is moving on victory road. Now, here's the difference between us and some of them is that we understand that even in the cocoon stage, in the discomfort of the cocoon stage, which many of us feel is the world is on a lockdown right now, right? So wherever you used to go to spread your wings, you can't necessarily do that. And why I got more as they come through with the bird. Oh my God. Anyways, because you're going to be able to fly and message. So this energy, there is a breakthrough happening within this restrictive energy, within the cocoon. There is growth happening, transformation happening, the rebirth happening, right? And this is for everybody. But see, some of us just bust through the cocoon, baby. Some of us have just bust through the cocoon. Why? Because we didn't fight it. We didn't resist going into it. We weren't a stubborn little caterpillar that says, I refuse to go into my cocoon. I'm scared. I don't know what's going to happen there. Some of us said, okay, look, I don't know what's going on over here. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what it's going to feel like. I've never been through this before, but hold on. Let me get up into this darkness and explore. And just know that somehow everything is always working out for me. And so I'm just going to sit in this energy of where I am. Okay, so this is the message that we have here. I did not show the featured deck today, and today the Little Prince wants to speak to you. So I want to thank you all for your donations. Everybody who sends even $1 in donation, we're so grateful, worthy, and deserving of that. May it multiply swiftly and return to you on the wings of grace with ease in a fun and magical way. Praise. But anybody who sends their donation of $5 or more, what we're going to do is personal mini readings for you after I get through this next section of our session, which is our general message for the day. And I, again, am picking up on romance. So it's going to be somebody's romance. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead, and once I finish this spread, I'll go through and see who is in queue, where you at. You get in queue by your donation coming through. All right. So today we're dealing with, on the bottom level, I have 3 cards. You're on the left. The situation is in the center. The other party is on the right. The bottom is going to play a dual aspect. It's going to show us the past and what you have. So it's going to give us clues into the past, but it's going to show us what you have. The center section is what you need to get where you want to be, as well as where you're at right now. In other words, what you need to get that's available to you right now to get where you want to be. And the top row is where you're headed. In other words, it's the outcome, okay? So let's start with the situation. The past and what you have is the devil in reverse, praising hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because when the devil is in reverse, honey, we have been rebirthed, as came out in our words of clarity, from the confining, restrictive, toxic behaviors, ideas, beliefs, habits. Bad habits been broken, baby. We broke through some chains. Chain. You bust through the chain of fools. Oh, that's the situation. In this situation, both parties, mutual energy it's a bust through of the chain of fools. That's what we have. In other words, both of you have been through a long-ass chain of fools. What is the Fool card in the tarot is new beginnings, new journeys, new experiences. have yet to reveal themselves. Okay. And so also the Fool card is also representative of trust and faith, even because you step out and take a risk on faith and trust, knowing that, well, however this relationship turns out, either way, you're better off for having known you. Yeah, they're better off for having known you. In the song, what's coming to me is there's a song from the Flowist. It's called Breathe, and she has a lyric that says, you can't take them all with you, but they'll be better off for having known you, right? And so the long chain of fools is better off for having known you. Both of you have contributed so much to so many others' lives just through the experience of loving them. Now, what you have on your side, you have the 8 of Cups, and I hear walking away. Because, hey, if the devil just got overturned and you just went through a rebirth, wouldn't you walk the fuck out of there? I mean, the whole tower just came down. The devil got confronted. After that, the devil got overturned. When the devil got overturned, the tower came down. Actually, in that order. When the devil got overturned, the tower came down. That's the order it went in, they said. And that's the order of the tarot, actually. So when the devil became overturned, the tower went down, and you walk away from the rubble. You're walking away, and I'm hearing unscathed. You're walking away unscathed. That's where you're at now. So you've been through a huge trial, temptation, challenge, very difficult situation. And you're coming out, and I'm hearing you coming out smelling like roses, honey. Or like a sugar plum fairy. Who the hell likes... Okay, who's really into sugar plum fairies? Like, seriously? Isn't that from that one Nutcracker? Isn't that from the Nutcracker? Okay. Ooh, and there's a message in that too. So you're coming out as a sugar plum fairy. I don't know what their role was in the Nutcracker. I watched it a long time ago. I don't remember it, but yeah, because you put the Nutcracker down. You had to crack that nut. What nut? The pineal gland. The pineal gland. The pineal gland. Look at that. Communication center. The communication center. The divine communication center. Cracked the nut. And now they're showing me there was a time I was out with a few of my lady friends. We went to the old school by the pool. It was on the rooftop at the Grand Hotel downtown Vegas. Anyways, I was getting this huge divine download. I don't know what it was, but my crown was lit. Like my daughter and the 20 things say, lit. It's lit. That means the party is hype. It's going on. It's going down. It's a shakedown going down. And so that was going on with my crown. It was lit. I mean, this whole part of my head was, and I was just standing there listening to the music, observing my friends as they were looking over the edge. And this went on for a good 5 minutes. It was going on. When it stopped, I needed a drink so bad, and I felt my energy sagging. Now, your brain consumes sugar, and I've had it happen in different experiences in my life where I will, if I don't eat well, right, then all of a sudden my sugar will drop so low, which, yeah, I just maintain through regular diet and care, attention. But this was not like that because I'm fine. And I've been fine for a very long time. What was different about this was it was immediately after that huge work on my crown, which meant that my brain was working overtime. Now, Karen Jones, some of you remember her from the retreat. She was the lady who first exposed me to my beloved singing bowls. We're so thankful and grateful for that. She taught me the process of running bars, which is Access Bars. It's Access Consciousness from Gary Douglas. It's his whole thing. Check him out if you're interested in learning more. I'm sure there's a practitioner near you. When I learned to do Access Bars, she informed me that when the brain is working, its gasoline is sugar. So I had this intuitive knowing that I needed to get some sugar into my body. But remember, in my world, everything happens on purpose for a reason, not on mistake. So as I made my way immediately to the bar to go grab a soda pop, which I knew would be the fastest route of sugar into my system, the guy put the drink down. I went to reach in my purse to get the money out, and boom, I passed out. I fainted. And the floor was like hard tile. And when I came to, apparently I was only out for a very, very brief moment. But when I came to, I felt fine. I felt like I had had a long rest. And everybody was freaked the heck out because they were like, you hit your head so hard. We heard it from way over there. Like a bunch of people heard my head hit the ground. A huge crowd was around me. It was interesting though, because I felt my ego say, why this is all coming out is very important. I don't know. You have to put it in comments because it's all being channeled through just for you. I felt my ego say, this is so embarrassing, but I didn't feel the embarrassment and I felt fine. So it was like, I was offered a seat, which is a freaking miracle because in Vegas, you have to pay for a chair at a club. But anyways, I was offered a seat and a table for me and my girlfriend so I could sit down. I was offered a glass of water for free. Of course, this is awesome. And soda. And so I sat down and I felt fine. I just felt like I had woke up after a huge, long run or form of exercise and had a nice hot shower and took a nice long sleep and woke up completely refreshed. And that's how I felt. So what I received about that fainting spell was the calcification on the pineal gland needed to get knocked the heck off really quickly. And that was the most efficient way, because whatever I had experienced in my life and consumed and taken in and believed, and the dormancy of the use of the pineal gland through my entire life required drastic measures to remove it as quickly as possible. And when I fell down, what I heard was, what I was shown, the nutcracker, I was shown a walnut and I was shown it being cracked all the way open. And just shatters just coming off of it, of itty bitty fragments, right? And so somehow the nutcracker, you were the sugar plum fairy and you put the nutcracker down. So I don't think you actually pushed anybody over or beat anybody in the head in a physical sense, but maybe you did something that caused their nut to crack open, the pineal gland. It caused their consciousness. You caused an awakening. Praise. So the other party now coming through as the Nine of Swords in the now. The Nine of Swords, there's a dualistic meaning to every tarot card, and the dualistic meaning of this is coming out very by the book. Worry, anxiety, depression, upset, sleepless nights, insomnia, fright, fears. The higher vibration of this, facing your fears, aligning your thoughts. Because see, what is anxiety? A bunch of scattered thoughts that got your mind going everywhere, and your mind is going everywhere but right now. And on this channel, we've talked a lot about if you want to be in peace, it's always available for you. The offer is always there. The way you find peace through anxiety, irritation, insomnia, fear, all that stuff is to come back right now. Find a focal point. And they're showing me for this person, a woman who is in labor and delivery, and how she is told to find a focal point and breathe. And that's literally, if you're in the lower vibration of this energy, if you're the other party in this, watching this, because, some of you will fall on the left side, some of you will fall on the right side, some of you will fall in the who I'm calling you, and some of you will fall in the who I'm calling the other. If you're in that low vibration of this, or you're dealing with this person, you have the opportunity to guide them in that way. Like, that's the solution. Honey, you already jumped out of the damn plane. You got to wait till you land. I already had fainted. I had to wait till I came to. It's kind of like that. So there's an alignment of thought, a pushing through fear, a facing fears, and pushing through it. And in the higher vibration, also, I see somebody who is getting ready for rest. And I say getting ready for rest or getting up from rest. This also kind of looks like me when I first sat up. I sat up and I was like, oh, sitting on the floor. So it could be for someone that somebody could actually be dealing with a fall. If you're dealing with somebody who recently had a hard fall, a strong head injury, or maybe you also had the experience where you had a strong head injury, but when you came to, you were actually okay. There's also in this energy In this card, in the higher vibrations, I get the energy of prayer, meditation. Both of those as well comes through with this. So that's what we have right now for the other. Now, moving, sorry, that was a past. Get your positions correct. That was a past for the other. In other words, what we have. Okay. Oh yeah, no, we had it right. Why are we doubting ourselves? Oh, because that's what's pushing through. Somebody is pushing through doubts. They had it right the first time. They doubted themselves. They doubled back, said some other shit that they didn't really mean to say. Then they realized, oh man, I was just in fear. I was just in doubt. Okay, so that channeled also perfectly. So moving into what you need, what you want, what's going to help you get where you need to go, okay, is the Judgment card in reverse for the situation. So this is saying this is a second opportunity. Okay, this is a second opportunity that has already been given, and this is the rebirth that's at the bottom of the deck. Keyword for Judgment card is rebirth. At the bottom of the deck for the words of clarity that came out today, this is, you heard the call. This is the common energy. So not only you, but the other person also gone through the rebirth, given a second chance, maybe giving themselves a second chance for new life, having heard the call of spirit. Also, being able to recognize, both parties have been able to recognize how, as they put it out into the universe, it comes back in their experience. Okay. You in the, what you need, what will help you get where you're going, all that. Okay. And the reason why, rewind for a second. The reason why this is going into what has already been done is because that was the duality they were showing me with the reversal of this. This is not a negative judgment. This is not a negative judgment. This is a judgment that has already, this is showing me that this is actually a past energy, which is what you need right now. In other words, what you need to get what you want, you've already done it. And it was either giving, for some, it was giving the second chance. For some, it was hearing the call of spirit. For some, it was having the reawakening, awakening from consciousness. For some, it was making an important judgment call. But whatever it was, what you need, you've already done what you need. Message, okay. Now, your side, what you need. The Nine of Pentacles, lovely, lovely. You need to continue to focus on maintaining your independence. For some of you, this is staying single. However, for most of you, I feel like continue to enjoy the fruits of your labor, enjoy your life, enjoy the luxury, look for the luxurious, beautiful things in your life. Continue to maintain independence, even if you're in a partnership. In other words, don't begin to turn to your partner and now exact from them your happiness, or exact from them a great experience, or exact from them any freaking thing. Allow them to be and flow, and there'll be more that will flow your way, that you'll love, that you'll know. The other part is showing up what they need. The Ten of Pentacles, they need to embrace this family. Interesting, because we have stepping stones here. The Nine of Pentacles goes to the Ten of Pentacles. So what they need is to appreciate the environment that they have and the wholeness that they're observing. Participate in the wholeness and appreciate the wholeness that they're observing. For some, they have to appreciate the coming together of the generations, I'm hearing. They need to wrap up some of them, of the others, need to wrap up some family business, right? And some of them need to end some sort of contract and take this new beginning and really believe in this opportunity, because this is an opportunity that lasts generations, many generations. This opportunity will change things moving forward, which makes sense because, hey, we're talking about important things such as, awakening. And see, here's the thing that just is a beautiful fact is, as you make a different choice, where you had a repetitive choice and it is being replaced by a new choice, and you begin to repeat that choice, your body, your genetics will change, your DNA will change, and that's what hands down in your ancestry. So that's an awesome energy. Now, what do you get? Where is this taking you? What is down the road? in this connection, we have the magician. Power. This is a power couple. This is magic. I can do magic, baby. I'll perform a trick for you. Okay, Charlie Wilson, I can do magic. The two of you will manifest together like nobody business. Can't nobody slow me down. Uh-oh, I got to keep it moving. See, you moved on from some things, some old restrictive energies, and as a result of hearing the call, going with this rebirth, rebirthing the way you look at your world, the way you look at your experiences, taking that responsibility back into you to do the work based on the reflection you're seeing, putting out a new creation. The magic is working for you on your side. How is this showing up? The Seven of Pentacles. You're going to continue to tend to your garden. You know you've got some stuff that you've already had off of this tree before, but you know you got more in store. You know you got more stuff growing. This tree will always and forever give fruit, and you will continue to care for it, tend to it. It is the most important thing to you. It affects all your generations. I love that. For the other party, the Lover's card, praise. The Lover's card. The masculine looks at the feminine looks at the divine. There's a within this other party, what's happening is there is a coming together of intuition and spirit and physical, intuition and actions, divine masculine and divine feminine, finding balance within this individual. Finding balance within this individual. And because you've already done the work, you like, I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. I'm waiting on you. Are you going to figure it out yet? Some of you are in the position where you're waiting on your partner to get to this point, and they're going there. They're on their way. They are on their way. They're wrapping up some things. And you two come into being a power couple. Now, the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups in reverse. So one of the biggest issues I see that was held mutually was either a rejection of love, feeling unloved, emotional erraticism, depression, sadness, feeling very, very forlorn. I'm hearing the word forlorn. Feeling very, very, a lot of crying. I see a lot of crying, a lot of yelling, a lot of emotional outbursts, emotional imbalance. Emotional imbalance is what did it. Being emotionally imbalanced. So I'm also hearing some of you or them think that you have a chemical imbalance or have thought that you had a chemical imbalance. Really, the only reason the chemicals were imbalanced was because the emotions were imbalanced. Once you get the emotions in balance, now we have the physical wholeness coming in, which corrects the chemical balance within the body. The chemicals were imbalanced because the emotions were imbalanced because there was a holding on to these past energies, which is wrapping up, okay? So this is the general message that I have for you. If it was for you, put something in the comments. Let me know. Give me some feedback on that. And for those of you who are live with me now, it's time to get in and see about your pick a card, aka your personal mini reading. For those of you who are not live with me, this is your pick a card. So the ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen, whoever, the non-binaries, the human beings, the souls, the Butterfly Nation Masters of Transformation who sent their $5 or more donation today will get a live personal mini reading. And today I'll be utilizing my Little Prince, Tarot of the Little Prince. And so I'm going to go ahead and see who said what and do some hellos and see who's live with me right now, because I love when you're live with me. And so I want you to know, for all of you who are always live with me or who are ever live with me, one thing that goes through my human mind is like, now where were they? What were they doing? And what adjustment did they make in their personal life and experience in order to click that link and watch my show? And I want you to know that I deeply value and appreciate you. And I have a lovely, loyal following that is live every time I go live. And it just, I am so touched and grateful to be of service to you, that you put it in that place of priority to nourish your soul and to allow me to be a servant of that for you, because that was my point. That's my point. That's why I do what I do. Okay? So, hello, Tina. Hello, Kat, Wanda, Sherry, Bone Shaker, and Jolene. Yes, yes. And Jolene, I see you sent me a Zelle. So let me look at my phone. Zelle. Okay, so thank you for your $5 donation today, Jolene. I'm so thankful and grateful. And then let's see what else we have. Jojo, welcome. Thank you for your $9.99 donation today, Jojo. I'm so thankful and grateful to see you here today. Khalid, welcome. So grateful that you've joined us. I hope to see you back. Okay. And Wanda, I see your message about a Venmo. Thank you for your $5 donation, Wanda. And let's see what else we have. All right. So if you're rolling with pick a card number 1 today, you're rolling with Jolene. So it's Jolene's personal mini message, but because so many of you live on Earth and none of you is an island, no man is an island, you know, there's a collective energy and you're all part of a soul family. So you have some sort of connection to the energy that Jolene is sitting with if you chose pick a card number 1. And so it'll be her message, but you'll find something there for you too. If you're rolling with pick a card number 2, you're rolling with JoJo. If you're rolling with pick a card number 3, you're rolling with Wanda, and that is the cue. So let's get into your personal mini readings. Okay, God says stop. You said you was going to start taking a picture of these cards for them. Now take the picture. So let me stop and do that 1 second. And then I got to post it immediately, because if I don't, then it don't get done. And oh my Lord, Source is like trying to correct my course. All right, here we go. Photo up. I hope that looks right, because I can't see it from the light. And I have a privacy screen on my phone. That don't help neither. So I'll be posting that. Let's see what we have going on for Jolene with this Little Prince Tarot Luster Sky. You got a message for Jolene. What you want to talk to Jolene about today? Whoo-wee. What is the perfect message? Hold on. Look, we're getting it together. Yes, that's part of her message too. All right. We're getting it together. So they want you to know that progress is being made. You're getting it together. Things are coming together. What is on your mind? I feel like this is about, trying to understand in partnerships of romance. I feel is really where it's at, but it's also strongly in self-development. It's saying we're getting it together. It's all coming together. We are getting it together for Jolene. Okay, so let's see, what is the message that we have for Jolene from the Tarot of the Little Prince today? Thank you, Lester Scott. Thank you. Your card came right out, girl. You got the 9 of Wands. You almost there. Ooh, see that rose up there? You know it's yours. What is it symbolizing for you? You know it's yours. You're at the final phase. It's a final countdown. I don't know that song, but it came through. The bottom of the deck is the 2 of Cups. Oh, look at that. That's love. So there's a final countdown. I feel like what is standing out to me so much, I speak about feeding the etheric cloud through your emotional body. Okay, so what is standing out to me is that the Little Prince here pours a cup and it hits the leaf and it makes it grow. So what I'm seeing is you fed this energy, you fed this energy. This is something very important to you. It is almost done. Make sure you continue to mind your business. Pay attention to what delights your heart. Stay in love with yourself. Keep your energy flowing in that successive direction of love and love and love. And this is what I love. And if somebody starts talking about the shit, girl, I didn't like this, I didn't like that. do yourself a favor and tune that shit out. And in your back of your head, you could even sing one of my songs or one of your favorite songs. But like, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And in the back of your head, this is going on while somebody is in front of you because you can't seem to get away from their situation. It's like, boo-hoo, boo-hoo. And all you're going to hear is, wah, 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 with your physical ears, because all you're really hearing is what your spirit is saying is, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. And all that is my energy. And everything is always working out for me. That is your message today, Jolene, as well as all those who chose. Pick a card, number 1. Now, let's just go. What's the perfect message for JoJo at this time? JoJo, with her beautiful, JoJo was a synchronistic moment for me. Remember, you guys, I told you, I've talked a lot lately about that whole New Year's Eve experience with the Keisha Cole moment and the rent and the extra money I ended up with, right? Okay, so while I had just finished Keisha Cole's nails, between finishing Keisha Cole's nails and going to my car and finding the 7 ones on my phone and all that magic, right? After I found the cards in the Dior window, I had a Snapchat message from JoJo while I was sitting at a machine at the Wynn Casino. Wynn, hello, it's spelled W-Y-N-N, but who cares how it's spelled? It's it. All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never give it up. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're wearing Benjis again today. Okay, anyways, thank you to my wardrobe manager. Anyways, so she texted me a message that really was a huge synchronistic moment for me. And she said, I just signed my first Soca recording deal. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited for you. We was started with, and that was a sign, and that was an energy. And so the overflow, there's an overflow message for you, JoJo, of Jolene's energy. And so, JoJo, I'm hearing for you and everybody else too. Message number 1 was for you as well. So the card coming out for you right now is the 3 of Swords. There's something on your mind. You're thinking about a decision that you want to make. You're considering making a decision. The bottom of the deck, you have the 2 of Wands. You're thinking about changing something. You're thinking about maybe letting go of something you've been working on for a while and grasping something new. Well, it's interesting because I feel like there is no right or wrong whether you choose to let something go and grasp the other one and take that along. What is important is this 3 of Swords energy. And the 3 of Swords energy here is telling me you've got to process whatever disappointments, upsets, dissatisfaction, or unfulfillment is still residing in your energy about whatever choice you're moving away from. Otherwise, you'll carry that energy forward to you into the new choice. This is like somebody who wants to move to another place because, it's just not working out for me here. Okay, that's all good and fine, but you have to understand that everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. So in that example, what we would say is, okay, is it that it's not working out for you here, or is it that it's working out for you here in a way that's going to carry you where you need to go? See, it's saying the same thing. In other words, it's still time to go. It's still time to go. But it's not because everything is always not working out for me here. I got to go. Nothing works for me. We don't want to carry that energy forward. We want to continue forward knowing that, okay, maybe this just isn't the right place. But the fact that this is not the right place is working out for me because now I know where I need to go. Now, I for whatever reason, I don't read the book from this deck for nobody on this show especially, but now I'm hearing I've got to read what the book says. It says, a deep red rose appears with 3 swords tearing through it. The 3 of Swords represents an imbalance between the heart and the mind, and a decision must be made. This can be a painful process. The balance and perhaps blissful ignorance of the 2 of Swords is lost, and we are left with a struggle between the head and the heart. So it's time to let go of that disappointing energy and figure out how to shift the perspective about it. So as you move forward, you can go ahead and move forward and leave the disappointment wherever it needed to be, because it didn't need to be with you. Okay. Thank you, JoJo. And yes, keep on singing, girl. Keep on singing. All right. Wanda, if you chose pick a card number 3, it's time. Because Wanda, let's see what's the perfect message for Wanda today. Let's God. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're very welcome, JoJo. So glad you're back. I hope to see you more in our lives again. You must be busy, girl, making that money, picking up paper. It's not even making money, just picking up paper. All right. Wanda's message. Let's just got one more shuffle down for Wanda. Okay. One more shuffle down for Wanda today. Let's just go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's the perfect message for Wanda at this time? What is the perfect message for Wanda at this time? I also want to thank you all for telling a friend or a family member or somebody who you think would align with the show. Somebody who you already know. Wanda, this is your message. The magician. I got the power, power, power. Yeah, girl. Ooh, I got the power, power. Girl, why do I see you in like an exercise leotard in your little space, in your little private space, and you like, first off, you was doing some exercise, and then you just couldn't help yourself to the music you was exercising to, and you just bust out in a dance. Girl, I love this for you. You got the power, girl. You got the power. You are the power. The bottom of the deck is the 6 of Swords. Good. It says the moves you have made serve you well. Now you're finding peace. You're finding ease. You're finding grace. Okay. You're finding peace. You're finding ease. You're finding grace. You got the power. So you got the power. As above, so below. Get this right. All that will show. That's what I'm hearing for you, Wanda. That sly fox had to sit its ass down, is what else I hear. The fox really is not a bad character, but in this channel message for you, Wanda, I'm hearing this sly fox had to go sit its ass down. So in moving on, you're going to check something out. That sly fox energy is not going forward with you. Oh. I see your comment. You say you're going to look at a place. This makes perfect sense. So that one experience that we had read about, we were like, no, do not go, do not in the show. And we were like, I know you didn't. Okay. All that. Yeah, that's gone. That energy, you did what you needed to do with it. I feel like you danced through it. Yeah. Oh, there it is. There's your message. You dance through that ugly energy. This is for you. This is you manifesting something that's perfect for you. So when it seems too good to be true this time, and it doesn't make you want to cut and run, it makes you want to cut out and dance and shake that pants. Yes, girl. It's because you got the power. You manifested this. I love this for you. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the messages that I have for you today. I am going to be right back with a personal YouTube reading video. So some of you may want to tune into that. I encourage you to check out all your zodiac sign readings. Just watch all the readings. They're all on the August playlist. They're all zodiac sign playlists. Check out everything on the channel. And until next time, I absolutely love and adore the part of me that aligns with you. The golden thread that shines all the way through, called love and peace and happiness. And in the meantime, in between time, you can treat yourself at lphtarot.com. As in love, peace, and happiness to you and yours. And of course, me and mine. Until next time, and latest.